You see that big bender? This is a beautiful area, but I can't get in it. It's so thick and then just drops straight down for about 10 feet. I don't know. I gotta figure out a way to get into this area. It's too damn good looking. Lots of leaners. I even saw a teepee. Like 4 or 5 trees going up into, leaning against one tree. God, if I only could get in there. You see how thick it is? Look how thick it is. It's unbelievable. And it's got it might not look it from here because all the greenery, but it just drops down like 8 to 10 feet. And I can't go into that, I'm almost 70 years old. You wouldn't know it, but people tell me you look like you're in your early 50s. Some shit, huh? I got my mother's genes. She always looked young for her age. Alright, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to show you this, and I can't get in there. I really can't. I'm gonna try to look for another way to get in. I'll get back to yous later. Bye, y'all. Okay, Vestalian Codis going into the woods. I'm down further than the place I wanted to go into, but it's too hard to get down there. Like a 8 to 10 foot drop. Alright. The camera looks much lighter than it really is. It's much darker. I guess the camera compensates for the darkness. Am I hearing something? Why does it look so different? All it is a wall of trees and no light behind it, but I see light on the camera. That's crazy. It don't make sense. Alright, let me keep going on. I'll get back. This is something I just found. I just walked up on it. Look at this. There are all these leaners up against a dead tree trunk. It's only about 4 feet high, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaners leaning on it. And that's maybe 10 yards when I went into the woods or more. Alright, I'm gonna keep going on. Here's something. Here's 4 leaners in the crook of this tree. You see that? 4 of them. Did they all fall from the tree? I don't think so. you know, the branches from trees are sticking out further. They wouldn't land straight down next to the tree trunk. Okay, here's something that looks really good. Looks like a teepee. See that? Most people say when they see these things they have no bark on them, but these have bark. And being that they lay on the ground in this moist area, you know, it's very moist up here, a lot of rain. That is definitely a teepee structure. There you go. Nice. That's real nice and crazy. Look at it, how everything comes together up at the top. That's real crazy. Alright, we gotta keep going down. I'm lucky this area I'm walking through is just dead leaves, no thorns, no thorn bushes so far. Thank God. See this little thing here? This is gonna be a demonstration. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out of the ground. Can you see it? Hold on, let me put this down. That's it right there, this thing right here. No, it's rooted into the ground, still rooted. It hasn't disintegrated yet. Oh, here is something nice. Overlapping trees. They are trees. You see the root ball there, and back there I don't see it, but see how they overlap? Overlap between this tree. And they're small. They were trees, but they died eventually. I don't know all this stuff below me. Here's a spider on my hand. Goodbye, spider. I just whack them off. All these branches and stuff. Look at this. That went down recently with the root ball. Okay, continuing on. Oh, this looks crazy. Look at this. It looks like an X. Look at that. Way up there is the root ball of the tree, and it goes down to the ground. And then there's this big sucker. That, look at them. Both of them are in between Let me hopefully get a good shot of this. I got a bug in my ear. Hold on. Ah, where are yous? That guy going up in between that fork. It's a tree. This big tree here is a fork. Both of them are inside the exact same place, making an X. That's a big X too for up here. I never saw one that big. And then there's this leaner going up into it also, below it though, below the fork of that tree. Crazy stuff, man, crazy. What do we got here? I'll walk up to, look at here, we got a partial bender here. See it? It's in the ground over there. Is it? Is that it? Yes. In the ground. And it goes up, up, up. But it doesn't go down all the way. Doesn't go down all the way. It's still about 5 feet off the ground. Here's a nice leaner. See that? In between those two trees over there. And this looks like what might be, what do you call that? A block? What do you call it? Oh, jeez, my brain is going. You have to forgive me. And look at it, it comes up right to this tree. It's a fork. And goes, one part is in between and the other part. And look at all this stuff here. Look at all this. Trees on top of trees. Big branches on top of it. I mean, it's crazy. That doesn't happen on its own, I don't think. Like I said, I hunted for over 20 years and I never saw anything like this where I hunted. Never. Never saw anything like this. It might detour them to where they wanna, you know, catch the deer. Here's a tree right here. Oh, that goes up. Where are you, tree? Oh, there you are. And it's leaning against that big tree. What is this? This is weird, because this doesn't belong to this tree here. Doesn't belong to this tree. Where it came from, I don't know. Oh shit. I see something from here. Look at this. Look at this. Can you make that out? I'll go closer. It's far away. Oh. Shit. Look at this. It's a deer's skull. And look where it's placed. You see that? Come on. You see? They have all these twigs to make it lay on top of. What's it there to tell other Bigfoot, that this is a good hunting area? Could that be it? The reason? It's crazy, man. Wow. I can't believe this. And look at that tree, how it sticks out like a horizontal. And all that other stuff. It's in between a new trunk, and there's stuff in between it, and there's stuff everywhere. It's crazy, man. This is real crazy. Look at this. Pieces on top of each other. You gotta believe this is crazy. And you know what I mean by crazy. That Bigfoot did it. Look at that. Look at that. There's a straight big tree branch or a tree trunk on top of that older tree trunk. Look at, I can't explain it. So it's crazy. It really is crazy. Oh boy. Thank God I came down here instead of where I was looking to go down, but I couldn't because of the drop. Alright. I know this camera is gonna say batteries exhausted, because I've been using these batteries for quite a while. Alright, let's go down more. I just want to show another example of those branches that are supposedly pushed into the ground. But my thing on that is that they disintegrate at the trunk, at the bottom below ground, and come up. I didn't touch this yet, but let's see what it does. You got the bottom there. No, see, it's solid in. Still hasn't disintegrated, or still hasn't. Here's a monstrous tree that broke off this big old tree. It had 4 tree trunks, and this is one of them, one of the bigger ones, the biggest. See that? Now that was natural, and it runs all the way up. It's a big one, at least 60 feet. Okay? Not everything's done by Bigfoot. Here we go. Here's the Creek. The Creek, as the locals call it, the creek, but I call it a creek. A creek. How did they figure out that creek, C-R-E-E-K, spells crick? You know? It's running pretty nice. It runs all the way down. If I go down pointing to the camera, where the camera's pointing, there's an area where there's like a drop. Oh God, I forget how many feet, 10 feet or more. See how brown the water is? I thought it was from iron. Not really. It's called, what is it called? Tannum? Something like that, with a T. Okay, I'm not going to be crossing over into the other side, so let's call this a day. I found a lot of good stuff, I think. You know, a lot of crazy stuff. Sorry about the smoke in front of the in front of the lens, but I gotta keep the mosquitoes away. Plenty of mosquitoes out because we've had for the past 4 days or more rain, constant rain, and that's the reason I gotta keep a cigarette in my mouth, to keep the mosquitoes away. Arian, what do you call this? Mosquito-y? When there's a lot of mosquitoes, it's mosquito-y. Did you look it up in the dictionary? Thanks, Arian. Wow, look at this monster of a tree. It is a monster. Oh, God, it's so big. Alright. I'm gonna walk back to the car. Take care, everybody. And please hit subscribe. You know, I don't ask for money or anything like that. I don't need anybody's money. Just subscribe and a comment is all I want. Okay, that's all. I don't want nobody to send me money. I don't need money.